tell us a little bit about, what was the reason that you came to see me initially, how you were feeling, what was going on in your life,
Okay.
What kind of the stuff that you were dealing with.
Okay, I felt not myself. I had hormonal issues, premenopausal type of thing. So I wanted some help with hormone replacement, that type of thing. Just from there, we did the DEXA, and I saw the fat content of my body and stuff like that. And it just went from there, where everything came together: the diet, the hormones, the exercise.
Yeah, and I know that you just jumped right in with the exercise, listened to everything I had to say. So,
Yeah. It took 3 months for me to wrap my head around this. I had always been small, so when the DEXA showed 42% fat, I mean, that's basically what it was, and I'm not ashamed to say it. I couldn't believe it. I thought it was wrong. So I started researching, and everything I read is like the DEXA is a gold standard of, measuring fat in the body and all that. So it took a while. Then I thought, well, maybe I'll just do the diet. Not quite. We lost some, but not quite. But when I started the exercise, that's when I really saw the difference.
Yeah, and you've gotten a little addicted to the whole thing,
haven't you? I actually enjoy it, and I didn't think so because I did yoga and just more calm exercises. So I didn't think I was going to do it or like it. But then, it was good.
I'm going to tell you a funny story that involves you, because I have another patient who we were talking about exercise, and I was showing her the new website, and we have these profiles. We've got some of your pictures up there, and she sees you. She's like, Mabel, and I'm like, yeah. I said, Mabel. Oh, she's. I work out with her all the time. She is so inspiring. She is so strong. I just hope that someday I'm going to be as strong and as fit as Mabel is. And I said, she's going to love to hear that, and she's going to get a chuckle out of it, because we had a little disagreement of sorts at the beginning about how important the fitness piece was, and she really is somebody who's really not only embraced it, but really had really great results. And I'll tell you, the pictures from the Halloween party were awesome.
It's funny because I liked it and stuff, but I didn't even put them on Facebook. And one of the CrossFit ladies that saw the picture, she's like, why isn't this your profile picture? And I just said, well, I got a little embarrassed once I saw them or something, but they were good. I mean, I wouldn't have put that outfit on last Halloween. I mean...
So I'm curious, when we didn't get to go to the party this year, but I'm curious, when people saw you, what were they saying?
Actually, I heard something. Last Friday we had a party, and one of the girls said, I envy your abs. I wish I had your abs. And it's like, and I never had a gut per se, but I had no definition. I mean, and just... it's been like, 10 pounds of fat or something, and I know it keeps every time I measure in, it's a little better. It was a good reaction, I have to say.
And I think the interesting thing is that, you didn't have a big weight loss. Your weight changed a little bit, but really fractionally.
Correct.
And we had talked at the beginning about sort of body composition being so important, in terms of energy levels and the way you were feeling. So you remember when you first came to me, you were really not feeling
No, I was crying here in front of you. Yeah, I didn't feel myself, and I know a lot of that too, the hormone imbalance that I had. And that was another hurdle that I had to cross, because I was 40 when I started feeling badly, 39, 40. And I have a history of early menopause in my family, but I just couldn't believe that was happening or anything. So a lot of that had to do with getting my brain set the right way. And so hormonally, I feel good. Physically, just the exercise, the stamina. I feel younger than 5 years ago.
Yeah, well, that's a great statement. I mean, I love to hear that from people, and that's really our goal, is to try to get people optimized. So maybe tell me about quantities of food, and do you feel like you've been deprived eating this way?
The opposite. I used to eat a little breakfast, probably skip lunch, and have a little something for dinner. I did that for years. Now I eat 6 meals a day, and they're big. And I'm never deprived. And I actually come in sometimes and they tell me you have to eat more. So for me, it's incredible the amount of food I'm eating, and I really want to eat it, and it's been a huge change for me in that regard. So no, you're not deprived at all. On the contrary, you have to sometimes force yourself to eat a little bit.
You know, the other thing I wanted to talk about was, remember, you had some concerns about cholesterol and
Correct.
the diet
Correct.
at the beginning.
Yes.
And so what has your cholesterol done since we all started on this?
Well, it has gone down, and we had, I think everybody's diet's going to be a little different, and everybody's body obviously is different. With mine, I have a long history, my father's side of cholesterol, my mom's side cholesterol. So ever since I was 20 and I had the first cholesterol check, it was always over 200. And, you know, it didn't matter. I was a big grain eater, hardly any meat. I thought that was the best thing for me. So obviously for years that never worked. Now I eat meat, the fish, I eat also chicken. Eggs I do not. That's the only thing that I don't. But certainly my cholesterol is very nice now. And
perfect.
Yes,
That's
I'm very
great.
happy with
it.
it. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's awesome. Anything else, you know, in terms of your experience with the clinic, anything to say about that?
Well, I have enjoyed my time here. Everybody's wonderful, and I like the individualized care. Obviously, when you go to your regular physician, they have the 15-20 minutes for your slot, and that's fine. I know they're very busy. Here, you know, you call in with any problems, they see you immediately, and you know, and I appreciate everything you've done for me, being my neighbor, and everything is just fantastic. But no, it's great. Everybody, I mean, Jesse, I mean, we couldn't get more inspiring than him, and everybody here is great.